guys, this is Coach ADP. Today we're starting a new series, how to identify a business opportunity. So quickly, we'll be looking at how to identify business opportunity. So you want to go into a business, you want to start business as an entrepreneur or as a business person. Today, I will be opening your eyes to how to start or how to identify a business opportunity. Let me start by saying this. Whenever there is a problem, there is a business. Anytime you see a problem, there is a business. You know, when the corona issue happened, people panicked, everyone was running at us. Let me shock you. Do you know that we have some billionaires that emerge from this pandemic? Example is the Zoom CEO. You know, many people come to Zoom, they started doing conference meeting and things like that. And the guy make a lot of money. You can see the life of Elon Musk. So many people become billionaire. Why? In terms of problem, there is business, there is opportunity in every problem on heart. So as a business person, the first thing you should be looking at is a problem you need to solve. I will give a practical example of that, but before then, we want to look at it. What are the things that disguise as problem and people are not paying attention to? So let's quickly identify some things. Let's look at new technology. New technology is a problem. New technology. That's a problem. For example, the introduction of internet. You know, people begin to use personal computer. Then there are a lot of stuff and software that are coming up, like Excel, spreadsheets. You know, many people doesn't know how to use Excel spreadsheet. Some people went to learn. After learning how to use Excel spreadsheet, they begin to teach others. That is a problem identified and solved. It becomes business, and they begin to make money. So a new technology can bring about a new problem. So when there is a new technology, a new design or something coming up, you should be thinking, what problem is it that this thing is trying to solve? And what problem will it cause? Is it coming with another problem? The introduction of phone to Nigeria brought about its own problem. And people that were able to identify some problem with that technology were able to make money. So when there is a new technology, there should be a problem. Another thing is this. Change in social status or attitude. It can be around you. Maybe people change from one level to another. For example, when someone that is earning maybe 50,000 naira a month move from that level to 500,000 naira a month, there is a problem. His attitude will change. Then there is something this person will need that you have to sell to him or her. So when people change social attitude or social status, another problem has been created. You might not understand. His taste has changed. So there is a problem already in that change of status. You are the one to identify what needs to be sold or what you need to sell to such a person. Okay, another problem is this. Maybe you are looking at a particular company or a product and you are seeing that the problem is overpriced or expensive. You are looking at a particular product or a particular company produces something. Let's say, for example, in your environment, you are looking at a pure water company or a sachet water company, and you look at the cost price of this thing is too much. It's a problem. Your job is to look at it. How do I solve it? Can I do better? You know, it's tedious. I know you have to think. You have to be examine so many things. This thing is overpriced. The product is too expensive. Can I give something similar and I will still do it better with lower price? Okay, those are the things you look into as a business person and you identify them as a problem. All right. Another thing is government policy. This is another problem that you need to solve. Government policy can help you to identify a new business entirely. For instance, if a new government should come in and they favor agriculture, you might begin to think, since my government favor agriculture, there is a soft loan for people that want to go into agriculture, there is a market for agricultural produce. That is a business opportunity. The government policy has made it easy for you to go into business of agriculture. It's a new opportunity that you need to take advantage of. Now, another thing is new environment. New environment. Okay, let's say you move to a new estate, for instance, and in the old estate, there's no one selling some particular set of products. So you look at it, okay, this product is not available in this estate. People have to travel some distance. Let's say, for example, you move to a new estate, there's no barber shop, there's no pharmacy, there is no kiosk where people buy and sell things. That is a business opportunity for you. All right? You didn't see those things on ground. It's a problem in that community. It's a problem in that environment. Your job now is to look at it. Which of this problem can I solve? Let's say, for example, people have to travel some miles to get water. What happens if you provide water for that community? You understand? So, instead of them going some miles to get water, you can do the job of selling the water to them. Are you with me? Those are business opportunity. When you see a problem, any type of problem at all that comes your way is business opportunity. And they can come in any of this form and many other forms. They can come as new technology, change in social attitude or status over price and expensive products, government policy, new environment. They can come in any of this form. Then you begin to identify them as a problem and you make attempt to solve them. That is how to identify a business opportunity. You are looking at a problem in a particular place. So we have a lot of things. We have aside the new environment, change in status, we have other things that can bring about new business opportunities. Now, let's take a good look at an example. I will do an example for you. No, sorry. I want to give you a good example of this. Okay? So another example is natural disaster. It's another example. With a natural disaster, you can see business opportunities. For example, like this pandemic, people begin to sell face masks or nose masks rather. They begin to sell different things. They begin to do so many things. Eye sanitizer, so many things comes up. That is another business opportunity. Now let's look at the agricultural industry, agric industry, for example. Let's look at it. Let's say, for example, you pay attention, you focus your attention on agric industry, and you want to identify a business opportunity there. What are the things you look at? Let's look at, for example, look at the cost of transportation. Look at the cost of transportation. What is the cost of moving their produce from farm gate to the market? Is it cost effective? That is a problem. And if you look, okay, they spend a lot of money moving their goods, their produce from farm gate to the market. You can come in there. There are some companies that are in Lagos, they are in Abuja, Kano, and their raw products are things they produce in Osun State, Ondo State, Benin. How do they get those produce? How do they get those raw products? Okay? Can you come in and be a supplier, buy from the farm gate, and help them transport it to the final consumer? That is a problem. Look at wastage. Wastage. When you're looking at wastage, we are looking at preservation. We are looking at preservation. How well do they preserve their produce? Those ones they cannot sell immediately. They are perishable goods. How do they preserve it? Is it effective? If it's not effective, then you begin to think on what you can do. And in the wastage, some produce that are thrown away because they cannot be preserved. What can you do with it? Can you convert them to another material, another product? Some things they consider as wastage. Some things they consider as waste products. So can you try as much as possible to convert them to another product or recycle them? That is wastage. You are paying attention to it. Okay, how do they manage their produce? Those ones they can't sell immediately. So you're looking at cost of transportation, wastage. You are looking at preservation. You are looking at how well they can recycle those products. What else they can do to convert those things to another product entirely. So from here now, you begin to identify, okay, where should I come in? Where should I come in? You have identified some problems, and you say that those problems are there. Your job is to come in and begin to solve any of these problems. Okay? Your job is to come in and begin to solve any of these problems. Another thing you look into is final consumer. Final consumer. How well do they package those products to their final consumer? How well do they package those products for their final consumer? Okay, you look at it. Okay, is it effective? Is it good? Is it looking? For example, if you are looking at a fish farmer, for example, maybe the person is involved in catfish. You look at him; he always sells raw fish. That means whenever he harvests his fish, he takes it to the market like that. You can come in. What if I buy this fish from this man, add some value, put some, I smoke the fish. After that, I package it very well, and I sell it to the final consumer. Is it better? Yes, that is a problem, and you stand as a middleman to solve such a problem. You are making your own money. Okay, that is it. So what am I saying here is this: how to identify a problem is to pay attention to maybe a particular product, your environment, and begin to identify each and every problem around you. Once you notice there's a problem, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't run away. Stay there and be thinking of solution to those problems. Your ability to provide a solution to such a problem makes you a businessman or an entrepreneur. And in doing this, I'm telling you, you are going to make a lot of money. If you are not a problem solver, you will not be a money maker. That is it. If you're not a problem solver, you will never be a money maker. Try as much as possible to identify as many problems as possible before you think of solution, and that is where your money is. Don't forget to see on this group, this is a series. We are going to another topic in the next teaching, and I will be telling you how to convert your ideas to something tangible and a reality, or how to make sure that the idea becomes fruitful. I am your coach ADP. I will be here. Don't forget to subscribe and to this channel, like and ring the bell for notification. Thank you. See you some other time.